Hey guys, welcome back. In this video we're going to be starting our project. So starting our actual building from basement to roof. This video we're going to be going through the roof, the basement, my bad. What I want to do initially is let you guys know is if you haven't downloaded the DWG files, the drawing templates, which I've linked in the in Udemy, please do that right now because once I create this project, I'm going to be uploading those DWG files so that we can have a model to create our building. We're creating, from our last video, I showed you guys the apartments. So initially what I want to do is create a new project in IFC Builder. Let's call this the Udemy Apartments 1, and these are living apartments, 3-story living apartments. Okay, except empty job, we don't have a IFC file. Now, with these groups and floors, I need you guys to copy how I do them right now. So we're going to insert a basement floor using the basement icon. The basement height is going to be 3.74 meters. Then I'm going to insert a first floor, which is 2.9 meters, and a second floor, which is going to be 3.5 meters. So our second floor as well. I'm going to go to ground floor now and edit the ground floor. Now the height of the ground floor is going to be 2.9 meters, not 3. And there's going to be an elevation above ground floor level, and that elevation is going to be 1.6 meters. So there you go. Make those changes for yourself and compare those to the datum levels and height levels on the right-hand side in our diagram here. If you've made a mistake, work it out and get it close to, get it to these values. Once again, 3.5 meters for the second floor, 2.9 meters for the first floor and ground floor, and 3.74 meters for the basement. And also I've introduced an elevation change on the ground floor. To do that, just hover over the edit button on the ground floor and check the elevation above ground floor level, and it is 1.6 meters. Okay, let's move on. Except, do we wish to introduce drawing templates for the level now? Yes, we do. Then our templates view manager is displayed. Let's go to the top left-hand corner to add some layers. Go find those drawings that you've just downloaded, and I've linked on the Udemy course. Let's accept those. And before we get into it, I want to assign some group views using the group views button. Here, the roof, I'm going to assign it to the roof and so on. Ground floor with ground floor and basement with basement. Let's accept those changes and perfect. We're ready to start our project. Let's accept those changes and we're ready. Now, as you can see, I've selected the basement. In this video, we're just going to be configuring the basement. Let's do that now. Now, what I'd like to do initially, if we initially I want to insert my columns. So what I'd usually do is toggle the templates. So let's go into templates. I've selected basement, and I'm going to deselect everything but columns. So once I go into accept, I can only view the columns. Template object snaps, let's keep those on. Let's keep those all on for now, and we can change them later. Let's find the dimension of our first column, 0.28 by 0.28. Perfect. So let's go column, new, and this dimension is 0.28 by 0.28. And let's start adding them. There's one. Now, as you can see, I'm using the left button to click on the template, and I'm literally just clicking left button, scrolling out and scrolling back in to, so let's cancel that. Let's delete this one. New, same thing. Let's zoom in to get the alignment correct. Important part. yeah, so zooming out with my scroll, with my mouse scroll, and then zooming back in. It will take some getting used to, just panning around the 2D viewer, but that's fine. Practice makes perfect. Zooming out and coming back into here. Awesome. And that's our last one for this specific column. Right click, accept those changes. Now let's right click and cancel. Let's find the dimensions for this column, 0.88 on the Y direction, 0.28. And so new column, the X was 0.28 and the Y was 0.88. So accept those changes, and now let's insert that one and then insert this one. Perfect. So right click, accept those changes, right click, cancel, sorry. Now this one, we have two different columns here, 0.2 by 0.15, 0.2 by 0.15, and these are these two columns. Those were these two columns here, and then we've got our last 6 columns here, which dimension up from what, 0.14 by 0.14. So new 0.14 by, oh, not circular, rectangular, 0.14, well this is a square in this case, 0.14 by 0.14, perfect. Oh, where are we going? This is cool. Perfect. Okay, cool. So our columns are done now. Let's right click cancel. And now let's go back into our templates view option. Unclick the column. We're going to now insert our walls. So basement wall, partitions, and external walls are all walls. What I'm going to do now, just quickly, is just insert my external wall. We can turn off the constant elements. So I can just view the wall. Let's go to wall, basement wall. And we're going to add another basement wall. So we're going to add this one as basement wall 01, and our thickness is 0.3 meters. Let's accept those. Oh, sorry, was that correct? Oh no, sorry, basement wall. That's the basement wall. Let's keep that on, sorry, and keep the, oh sorry, my bad. Let's insert the external wall. Excuse me. Let's insert the external wall initially. So let's go to walls, external wall, insert. So let's call this basement external wall 01. My apologies. Basement external wall 1 with a thickness of 0.3 meters. Let's accept those changes and let's start adding it. As you can see, I've chosen the wrong configuration here, but what I can do is I can adjust, click it, and move it up, and perfect. It's now aligned. This thickness was 0.14 meters, so let's go back to external wall, create a new one, basement external wall 02, and that's 0.15 meters. And we can now go here, start inserting it on the right hand side. There we go. Perfect. Beautiful. And here we've got adjust, bring it back here. Okay, beautiful. That's right. Okay, awesome. So now let's go back into our template option snaps and select partition and basement wall, but turn off external wall. So now we have our external walls that have been added, and now we've got our basement walls that we're going to now initially start setting. So back to walls and partition, basement walls. Basement wall 01 was 0.3 meters, so we can start by starting with that. So here we go. Let's go with this all the way up. Now, if you're not as fast as me, that's fine. Just get used to how the tools run, and also you'll find that things actually become easier after a while. So that's that. Now, what we're going to do here is just move this along. Oh, let me find it. Perfect. Now this wall, able to, from here, be able to insert that wall. Perfect. Oh, let's go back. Let's go from here to here. Okay, so that's been done. Then I can also start adding my wall from here, move it down to this side here. So that's been done. And now over to the other side. Oh. Inserting that wall. Cool. Now, so that's our 0.3 0.3 meter thickness. Let me just quickly check this one. Was this 0.3? Oh, that's 0.26. Okay, beautiful. Now, turn on the constant elements now. Now let's move on to the next dimension of the wall, 0.15 meters for the basement wall. So 0.15 meters. I'm going to turn on the. I'm going to turn off partitions now. So basement wall 0.15 meters. Let's create a new one. This is basement wall 02 with 0.15 meters. Accept those changes. Now let's start here, move this up. And let's go from here. Oh, start on that side. Oh, sorry, let's go back, cancel that. Basement wall to 0.15 meters, yes. Now let's accept this change to the right hand side. Now let's accept this change. Let's go down. Now the system should recognize that there is a wall here. Oh, perfect. Let's continue on the other side. Beautiful. Oh, let me just go back quickly. Has this wall been added? Yeah, I think it has. Let me just quickly check whether that wall's been added. Yep, so it has been added there, as you can see. Let's move on to this side of the wall now. This was 0.2 now, so let's go to, again, basement wall. 0.2 meters. Let's turn off our constant elements. That's on. Now this one as well, I think was 0.2. Okay, perfect. Now that's on. I'm going to now go back to my next one. Turn on the constant elements. This thickness I said was 0.26. So again, basement wall, another basement wall. So basement wall 04 0.26. Accept those changes. And let's go all the way to the end here. Perfect. Now, let's go back. Let's toggle our partitions on as well. Now, this was a basement wall altogether, so cancel. Let's find this dimension, 0.12. So another one, basement wall. Another one, basement wall 05, I think we were, 0.16? My bad. 12. Accept those changes. Now follow the line here because it's diagonal, so just make sure that you're tracing the line exactly. You might not get it on the first time, but that's fine. Just play around with it. And then we've got our partitions. So I'm going to turn off everything except the partitions, and now turn off my constant elements. Floor below. Let's keep those on. Partitions. My first one's going to be basement partition 01, of course, and the thickness, which I forgot to measure, of course, was 0.15. I think this was 0.3. That's 0.15. That's 0.17. Okay. So what's this one? 0.15. So partition. Basement partition 0.15. Accept. Cool. Again, cancel. Let's find the 0.17. So, partition, basement partition 0.17, 0.17, and then we've got from here all the way down. And that should come up to here. Perfect. And we said that this one here was 0.15. So partition, basement partition 03, 0.15. Cool. Cool. So now we've actually, let's see what this error says here. There are two vertical elements that overlap at this point. Okay, so what I can do here is actually, turn on this. Let's delete this one, and let's delete this one. And that one was a external wall. With thickness, from what I remember, 0.3 meters. So wall, basement wall. Let's find the, where was it 0.3? No, the first one was 0.3. Yeah, okay. So basement wall. Switch sides. Perfect. Now from here all the way across. We should get rid of that error. Perfect. Okay, cool. So now we've completely inserted our walls. We're on 20 minutes. Let's have a look at this in 3D. Awesome. So this is our these are our walls and columns all connected now. Last step is to insert, of course, the slab. So let's turn off construction elements, go back into our templates view manager, and select our screed now. So now let's have a look at this. Let's just have our screed on, and let's start adding our slabs. So our screed slab, so basement slab 0.3 meters. Let's turn that on, and now I'm going to just select. Oh, let me just cancel that for now. I'll just, do I have my template snaps, all of them on? Yes. Okay, cool. I'm going to turn on this button here, the orthogonality tool, which actually just, as we've mentioned before, allows me to create, allows me to edit just at 3 angles. Sorry, at 90-degree angles. So there's one. Let's go with this one here. So I'm tracing the yellow line all the way around. And there's our last one there. Perfect. So that's our second one. Oh, sorry. And then our last one. We're going to turn off orthogonality now. Let's go with this one. Panning around, of course. Beautiful. So there we go. Our slab has been inserted. Oh, did I just? Oh, right. Okay, cool. So I do have my slab on. Perfect. So let's have a look at our 3D view now. And our slab has been inserted. Awesome. Oh no, I think we actually didn't. We actually didn't insert our slab. Let's go back. We didn't save this slab. Okay, let's turn this off. Floor slabs are on. Back to floor slabs, screed, yes. I forgot to right click on this one. That's fine, we can do that quickly. Perfect. Now that's been done. Let's go back to our 3D viewer. And beautiful. We've got our slab configured. Now, as you can see, we even have the insertion here for the elevator and for our staircase as well, which is awesome. Okay, cool. Now that's pretty much it for this level. To finally finish off, we're going to now do our windows and our doors. Let's turn off everything. Let's go back into our template view manager and turn on our windows. Awesome. So our windows here, we can go to openings, we can go to glazed carpentry and glazed openings. Let's insert a new one, basement windows. We're going to turn off the width because we want to set the width to just here, and we're going to keep the height at 1.02 meters. Let's go. Perfect. 2, 3, 4, 5. Save those changes. Perfect. Now let's go back to our template views manager and turn on our doors and toggle off our windows. So now openings, doors, basement door 01, turn off our width, keep the height at 2 meters. Now you might be able to see something. Oh, let's go back, actually cancel that. Door, basement door. Let's do that from here to here. Cool. Now if we go to our 3D manager, you can see that we have some errors here. And what's actually happened is that we've inserted our windows too low. So how can we fix that? We have to actually go into each one of these windows and increase the height. Now we said the height of the door, if we go to here, our doors have a height of 2.03 meters and our basement has a height of 3.74 meters. So if we do a calculation, if I just put the windows at, let's say 2.2 meters, we should be fine. So let's go into our open glazed carpentry. Let's edit our windows, height above ground at 2.2. That should reduce. That should get rid of the changes. 2.2. 2.2. My bad. Edit. 2.2. Also here, 2.2. Now perfect. Now if we go back to our 3D view, we don't have any more errors, and our windows are set up, except this one. So let's go back into our project. Let's go into openings, edit. This window was at 2.2 meters as well. Awesome. So let's have a look, and our windows have been set. Awesome. So let's continue on. Just turn in our windows, and that's been done as well. Custom element, windows, installations. Okay, great. That's been done. Perfect. So we've pretty much assembled all our fundamental aspects in this level. On the next video, we're going to be going through level 2, the ground floor. And as you'll actually begin to realize that things do become easier once we can start copying. If you can remember the different options to copy certain elements, we can do that as well. So that'll be great. So we'll catch you guys in the next video where we'll be going through the ground floor level and how to assemble that. Awesome, guys. I hope you guys got something out of this. Now, this was a longer video. What I'm going to do is put some key points in the description of this video for you guys to refer to, and don't be afraid to go back and rewatch this video to see the exact fine points that I do in terms of organizing this structure. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.